Hi, good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're well. I'm Mary. Good to hear, good to hear. I'm Mary, your exercise instructor for today's Falls Prevention class. So let's get moving and grooving. Before we do that, we just need to remember our safety tips, like having plenty of space around us to move safely, no obstacles in our way. We have our comfortable exercise clothes, our safe and appropriate footwear, nice sturdy chair, hopefully yours has armrests, and as well your water bottle nearby. Take a drink anytime you need one for refreshment, and always breaks you can take anytime as well. If you have a pain with one of these movements, I'd advise you to not do that particular movement, okay? And if you do feel at any time something not normal, like chest pain, trouble breathing, and irregular heartbeats, nausea, headaches, dizziness, all these things, we want to make sure we stop the exercise routine right away if you feel any of them, okay? So let's get started by checking our posture. Bring those hips to the front of your chair so you're not up against your backrest, so you have lots of space between you and the backrest. Let's use those back muscles on their own to stay nice and tall with our shoulders are back, relax them down. So let's get started. I'll press play and we'll begin. Nice and tall. Deep breath in, fingers together, inside out. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Two more. Inhale, sitting tall. And exhale. Good. I'm just going to turn that up a little wee bit. All right. Now the neck movements. Warm that neck up. Look downwards and upwards. Gently. Breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Let's do the turtle movement. Push that head forward. Pull it back in. Push. Pull. Keep the chin parallel with the ground. Use those neck muscles. Last one. Push. Pull. Good. Now turn right to left with your head. As you breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now lean the head side to side. Relax your shoulders and bring your ears towards one shoulder then the other. 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Relax your arms and shoulders up. Breathe in. Down. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's warm up those shoulders now. Let's make our arm circles one at a time now. Let's reach back with one arm and reach back with the other. Breathe in and out. Like we're going for a swim on our back. 3, 4. And last one, going backwards. Now let's go forwards one arm at a time. 1. You've got it. 2, 3. Keep breathing in and out. 4. Last one. Swim. 5. Very good. Let's open the arms nice and wide. Breathing in and close them. Breathing out. Nice and wide. Breathe in. Close them. Breathing out. 3, 4. One more time. And 5. Very good. Relax your arms. Turn those arms all the way inward. All the way inward from your shoulders. All the way in and out. 3. Keep breathing. 4, And 5. Now let's reach up as high as we can with one arm and as high as we can with the other arm. Like you're picking an apple off the tree. Reach and pick the apple. 3. Reach. 4. Reach. One more time. Each arm up as high as you can. 5. Very good. Let's have wide legs. Let's reach to the side. Reach to the right. And to the left. Reach to the left. Wide legs so you're sturdy when you reach. As far as you can. 3. Reach. Keep breathing in and out. 4. And last one. That's 5. Good. Now arms straight ahead. We're going to reach forward, bending at the hips. Bend forward and reach. Sit up tall. Then bend forward and reach. Sit up tall. Bend and reach. 3. Keep breathing in and out. 4. Last one. Bend forward and reach. Very good. Now let's use our elbows. Bend and touch those shoulders. Breathe in and out. 3. 4. Last one. 5. Now, turn those hands to the palms face behind you and press those arms back. Relax and press back. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. 5. Very good. Now wrists in circles. Breathe. 3. 4. 5. Other way. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Wrists flip back and forth. Your hands. 3. 4. And 5. Make big and wide hands. Open. Close. 3. 4. 5. Now thumb. Each finger. Touch that thumb with each finger one at a time. As fast as you can. Good. Now let's move on to a little more with our trunk. This time we're going to be leaning back. So arms across your chest. Swap those feet forward and we'll lean back. Breathing in and sit up tall. Breathing out. You don't have to touch your back rest. Just a little bit back. Breathe in and sit up tall. Breathe out. 3. Use those stomach muscles to pull you up from your leaning back position. 4. 5. Good. Now let's make some trunk circles. You can walk the feet back a little. And let's go forward, to the side, to the back, to the side, to the front. Keep breathing. You're doing awesome. 2. Warm up those postural muscles of our core. 3. Breathe. 4. Side to back. Side to front. 5. Now let's go the other way. Try to keep your back straight and move around from your hips. 1. Side to back, to side to front. 2. 3. You're almost there. 2 more. Around we go. 4. Feel the weight shift around your hips. Around and back to the front. 5. Very good. And let's now drop our arms towards the ground and reach on one side towards the ground. And reach towards the ground on the other side. Breathing in, sit up. Breathing out and bend. You don't have to touch the ground, just a little bend is perfect. 4. Use those side muscles to pull you back up. And last one, side to side. 5. Good. Let's bring the arms to the front. Interlock your fingers, wide legs. Let's breathe in. Breathe out and turn your upper body to the right. Center and then to the left. Center. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. 2. You got it. Warming up that core some more. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. And last one. That's 5. Very good. Now let's move on to the legs and the hips. Lift those knees. And then let's lift it up and then bring it out to the side. And in. So right knee up, down, out, in. Right leg up, down, out, in. 2 more. Up, down, out, in. Last one. Up, down, out, in. Left leg now. Lift that knee up, down, out, in. Knee up, down, out, in. I'm switching it up a little on you. Good work. 2 more. Up, down, out, in. Last one. Up, down, out, in. Now how about we lift that right knee up again? This time we're going to kick it out and lift it up, down. 4 more times for that right leg. Up, out, up, down. Up, out, up, down. Wake up the knees now. Out, up, down. Last one. Up, out, up, down. Good. Keep your stomach muscles engaged while you do that. Let's lift the left knee now. Up, kick it out. Lift it up, put it down. Up, out, up, down. Keep breathing in and out as you use your legs. 2 more. Up, out, up, down. Last one. Breathing. Good job. Now let's make our hips turn inward and outward. Lift up your right knee and make 5 circles outward like this. 1, 2, 3. Keep breathing. 4. And we're going to relax for a moment on the 5th one. And now let's bring that right leg back in a circle 5 times. 1, 2. The movement's coming from your hip. 3. Keep breathing. 4. And last one. Relax that right leg. Good job. Let's use our left leg now. Let's go out in a circle with that hip. 2. Drawing that circle with your knee. 3, 4. Last one. Relax it on the ground for a minute. And let's bring the circles back in 5 times now. 1, 2. You're doing awesome. Breathe with me. 3, 4, and 5. Fabulous. Let's lift our heels. Squeeze those calf muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide those feet forward. Let's get tapping our toes. Tap, 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 tap. Keep tapping your toes as high as they go. Starting to feel those shins waking up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slide your feet back. I want you to give your toes curls and straightens. Your toes curl, straighten. 3, 4, 5. Good. Lift up your right foot. Your right knee and make circles with your right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax that leg and lift your left knee. Make circles with your left foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's lift up our right leg. Straighten it out. Point those toes towards you and away. Towards you, away. 3, 4, 5. Left leg. Straighten it out. And toes towards you and away. Towards you and away. 2 more. And relax. Let's use our ankle mobility a little bit more this time. We're going to have the feet together. We're gonna walk the toes out, heels out, and so on until we get the legs all the way apart. So toes out, heels out, toes out, heels out. Coming back in, heels in, toes in, heels in, toes in. Let's do 4 more. Out, 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 in, in, toes out, heels out, toes, heels, heels, toes, heels, toes. 2 more, out, 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 in, in. Last one, use those ankles, wake them up a bit more, and come on back in. Very nice, everyone. Good warm up. Let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You did a great job. Let's get standing up and sitting down, everybody. Make sure you're at the front of your chair with your hips, space between your legs, and slide your heels back on the ground as far as they'll go, but still have them touching the ground. Remember, arm rests you can always use, but the goal is to try to use as little arm support as you're comfortable to give your legs more of a challenge here, okay? So let's try starting off maybe with 2 arm rests. Lean forward and press up through those strong legs, nice and tall. Shoulders are back, relax them down. Show me your best posture, everyone, standing tall. Let's breathe. Good. Coming down, remember we want to bend those knees, pressing your hips back, and reach for the arm rests if you need them. And now for the second one, we'll try reducing to just 1 arm rest if you're feeling comfortable with that. Let's lean forward with our upper body and press up tall through your strong legs. Nice, good posture for me as you breathe. Stand tall. And on the way down, bend your knees, press your hips back, body weight in the heels as you reach for that arm rest. Good. And if you feel ready for the challenge, try placing your hands on your thighs. Up to you, no pressure, okay? Let's lean forward and push up tall through those legs. Good. Thumb pointing outward, palms forward, give you that nice open posture, and breathe. Coming down now. Slowly, hands on the lap if it feels comfortable. That's it. Just 2 more to go. Stick with whichever hand placement you find comfortable but challenging. And if you want, you can always try increasing the challenge by arms in front, like mine. Let's lean forward and press up tall through your legs. Good. Slowly on the way down, bend the knees, hips back into a squat position, and lower slowly. Excellent. And 1 more final time. We'll stand up. If you feel ready for it, let's give it a go. You can try arms across the chest if that feels comfortable for you at this point. If not, use a little more hand support, and that's quite all right. Let's lean forward and press up tall. Good job, everybody. That's number 5. Excellent. Just check and make sure you're feeling okay on your feet in this moment. And if you feel okay, no lightheadedness, no dizziness, everything okay? Then let's turn and walk to the back of our chair. Remember, whenever you walk to the back, you got to turn first. And that way you'll always be walking forward when you go to the back of your chair. Okay? So let's make sure we have plenty of space behind us and around us to do our balance exercises. Get a drink of water if you need, no problem. And we'll get started with the balance. So we'll kind of progress with these 3 balance exercises. The first couple ones will be, not as challenging as the last one, is like what I'm trying to say here. So you just take it at your own level and just do what you're comfortable. Remember, we can always progress from more hand support to less hand support with each one of these exercises. So you can always feel like you're giving yourself a challenge, but still safely. So the first one we want to start off with is just staggered feet. So we have our feet shoulder width apart, and we have our right foot in front and our left foot to the back. Okay? So it's as if we're taking a walk and we're stepping forward with our right foot, and then we freeze in that position. Okay? So I just want you to start with those feet flat on the ground in a staggered position with your right foot in front. Bring the chair close enough to you that you can hold on to it comfortably without compromising your posture. So keeping your keeping your body nice and straight while you're holding this position with your legs. Starting with the whole hands, progress to a little less hand support. Keep looking forward and keep using both of your legs equally to balance your body weight. That's the key. You don't want to put too much weight on one leg or the other. You want to keep it even. And keep your core muscles tight in your stomach, standing tall. We're going to hold this position for 10 seconds starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I want you to step that right foot back to where the left foot is. And we're going to step it forward again to where it just was, that right foot in front with your feet staggered. Let's do that one again. Remember, use as little hand support as you feel comfortable with to give yourself the most challenge, but in a safe way. The goal is always to try to do these exercises without any hand support, but I want you to do what's safe and what's best for you to progress to that point, okay? So let's look straight ahead, stand tall, keep the stomach muscles tight, and hold the position again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now you can hold your chair, switch to feet. So this time the legs are staggered, shoulder width apart, but with your left foot in the front, okay? So once again, concentrate on using both of your legs to balance the body weight equally as you start to reduce that amount of hand support on your chair to a place where you feel challenged but safe. And let's hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's step that left foot back, and then let's step it back forward to where it just was. Stagger the feet again with the left foot to the front. And once again, we're going to practice that 10-second hold with this foot position. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Now, we're going to make this a little bit more challenging. However, if you find that this particular placement with your feet is challenging enough to do without holding on, I want you to practice this for another round, okay? If you feel you can have more of a challenge, we're going to do a spaced tandem stance now. So this time your feet come into a straight line. However, there is space between the front and the back feet. Very important, okay? So my right foot is in the front, my left foot is in the back, but there is space between my front and my back foot. See that? So I really want you to have that space there. Pull your chair nice and close to you so that your arms are not way out here trying to hold your chair. Your back is tall. You have your chair right there. And I want you to start looking straight ahead, thinking about your back and your front leg, how you can balance your body weight equally between the two of them, not placing all the weight on the back leg, moving the body weight so that it's balanced between the front and the back. Now this one is a lot more tricky than the last one. So it's okay if you find this one too much of a challenge right now. You can always try staggering those feet a little bit. Maybe not even as much as you did the last round, but even a little bit, you can shift your foot away from that straight line. But if you're feeling up for that challenge already, then I want you to just make sure that you stand tall, have that space between your feet, concentrate on front and back legs, equally taking your body weight as you stand tall, and start to reduce the amount of support from your hands. The whole hands to the palm to maybe the fingertips. The fingertips to maybe one or two. There's no pressure here with the progression. You do it on your own time, at your own comfort level. And I want you to continue to balance on both front and back leg equally. Don't place all the weight on the back leg. Keep it equal. And standing tall, looking straight ahead. Let's hold it for 10, 9, 8, 1. Very good. Remember, always have your hands close to your back rest. Even if you go lift them up, I want you to always have them close so you can grab on quickly if you need to. Now let's just step out of that line, shake it out a little bit, breathe. And we're going to step back into that position one more time, okay? So that right foot in front. Make sure you have that space between the legs. The front heel and the back toe, they're not touching. They have some space there. You're standing tall, chairs pulled close to you. And you're going to keep concentrating on that weight equally between front and back legs as you stand tall, looking straight ahead. Let's reduce that hand support as you're comfortable to balance for 10 seconds, starting now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. That one's not easy, right? So good job. Now let's switch the feet around. We're going to put our right foot in front, left foot to the back. Make sure you have that space between your feet. The feet are in a straight line. However, as I mentioned before, if you find it a little too challenging at this point, it's okay to slide your foot a little bit out of that straight line, one or the other. Or just practice the wider stance that we were doing in the beginning. So once you have your feet in placement, chair is close to you, you're standing tall. Remember, both pull front and back legs with your body weight. Start to reduce that hand support if you're comfortable. And when you're ready, let's hold the balance, looking straight ahead for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Step back over the straight line, shake it out and breathe. And we'll do one more of those. Moving on. So left foot once again in the front. Straight line with your legs, but space between front and back foot is key. Nice and tall. Equally distributing that weight between front and back leg. Look forward and start to reduce that hand support as much as you're comfortable. And let's hold the position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent job, everyone. One exercise balance done. Let's get to the second one. Now, the second one we're going to do involves some lunging to the side, lunging to the front to reach for something. So let's start with the side ones. So let's stand behind our chair, and we can keep our left hand on the chair. We're going to be taking our right leg, stepping to the right, okay? So you can hold on to that chair with your left hand. With your right leg, step in the direction of the right. Your toe is pointing off in that direction. And we're going to do a lunge. So we're bending our front knee and we're reaching with our right arm. Try not to let your knee come past your toe, okay, so that you're not straining this knee. If your knee goes past your toe when you reach, try to take a little bigger step and reach as you lunge. And then we come back to step, okay? So let's try that again. Right leg, stepping to the right, bending that knee and reaching with your right arm and stepping back in like that. Look where you're reaching to. Step, lunge and reach, and step back. Remember, you can still hold on to that chair with your left hand. And if you're comfortable, you can start to reduce a little bit of support. Step, lunge and reach, step back. Maybe to the palms, maybe to the fingertips. Step, lunge and reach, step back. And let's do a couple more of those. Step, lunge and reach, step back. Look where you're reaching. Step, lunge and reach, step back. And one more time. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Very good. Now let's do it to the left side. So hold your chair with your right hand, with the whole hand at the start. Take your left leg and step to the left. Bend that left knee, reaching with the left arm, and push back to where you started. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Try reducing the hand support if you feel comfortable. If not, it's okay. Keep a little more on there. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Maybe the fingertips. Up to you, okay? Step, lunge and reach. Step back. We'll do a couple more. You're doing awesome. Keep concentrating on what you're doing and look where you reach. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. And one more time. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Very good. So those ones were to the sides. Now we're going to practice to the front. So this time I want you to turn your chair so it's on your side like this. Just one moment here. And with this one, we're going to make sure that we have shoulder width apart when we go to step forward before we lunge. Okay, very important that part is. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart for stability, okay? Hold the chair with your right hand, and let's lunge and reach with our left side first, okay? So make sure you have your chair on your right hand side so that you can hold on to that chair. And with your left leg, we're going to step forward. Notice how I still have shoulder width distance between my legs when I step forward with that left leg. And then we're going to bend that left knee and we're going to reach forward with our left arm and then we're going to press back to where we were standing, okay? So left leg and left arm, lunges and reach. Right hand holds the chair. Let's do it again. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. Make sure you keep that feet shoulder width apart when you step. Lunge and reach. Step back. Very good. We're working our leg strength and our balance. Remember to try to reduce that hand support as you're comfortable. And remember, if your knee is hurting when you do this, I want you to make sure you're taking a big enough step that your knee doesn't bend past your front toe when you lunge and reach, okay? Just a couple more. Step, lunge and reach. Step back. And you're pressing off from that heel when you press back. Good. Now let's try the other side, okay? So make sure you turn your chair so that you can hold on to it now with your left hand. Now we're going to reach and lunge with our right side this time. So feet are shoulder width apart. Make sure you have that space before you take a step forward with your right leg this time. We're holding on to that chair with your left hand. And your right foot this time is going to step forward. You're going to lunge and reach forward. And you're stepping back. Keep looking straight ahead. Lunge and reach. Step back. Good. As much as you're comfortable, try to reduce the hand support when you lunge and reach forward. And maybe the fingertips are feeling okay. Wherever you're at, practicing. You give yourself a little challenge. Feet shoulder width when you step and lunge and reach, press back. And we'll do two more of those. Lunge and reach, press back. And the last one, here we go. Lunge and reach, press back. Very good, everyone. That was awesome. Excellent work. Now, last balance exercise. This one can be a little tricky, so I just want you to be careful and hold on to your chair. It's okay if you don't feel comfortable lifting your hand up for this one, or with any of them for that matter. Remember, it's always about you and your own progress. So just pay attention to how you're feeling. That's most important. So this is the opposite arm and leg movement, where we bring our right arm in front of us and in behind us. So start with your feet fairly close together. Hold on to the chair with your left hand, and your right arm will go in front of you, and it will go in behind you. Right arm comes in front of you, and right arm goes in behind you. Now it's the opposite arm and leg movement, so that means your left leg is going to be moving opposite your right arm. So when the right arm is in front, the left leg is going to go in behind your right leg. Okay, it's kind of hard to see my feet, but I'm just swinging my left foot in behind my right leg and in front of my right leg. Okay, so let's start with the arm. Right arm in front, and left foot will be in back. Then right arm in back and left leg in front. Right arm in front, left leg in back. Right arm in back, left leg in front. So we're balancing just on that right leg as our left leg goes in behind, right arm is in front, and left leg in front, right leg behind. So you're holding with your whole hand on the chair. And as we do this little swinging movement with our arms and our legs, feel free to see how comfortable you are with a little less hand support, but there's no pressure, okay? And remember, you can always put your foot down right away, or your other hand on the chair if you need a little extra support. Right arm in front, left leg behind. Right arm in back, left leg in front. We'll just do a couple more repetitions of the swinging, switching forward and backward with opposite arms and legs. Take your time and move slowly. And concentrate on looking straight ahead as you balance on your right leg. And let's switch now to the opposite arm and leg. Very good. Shake those legs out. That was not easy. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now let's switch, okay? So this time we're going to be fairly close together. And we're going to hold onto the chair with our right hand. And we're going to use our left arm this time. So this time the left arm is in front and the left arm goes behind. Left arm swings in front and left arm swings behind. In front and behind like that, okay? Hold on to your chair. And this time our right foot will go behind when our left arm is in front. And our right leg is in front when our left arm is in behind. So the opposite leg, your right leg and your left arm are doing opposite things here. Pretty tricky and it's a lot of coordination too, so just take it easy. Hold on to that chair with your hand. With the left in front, the right leg behind. The left arm behind, right leg in front. Until you feel comfortable. Maybe reducing a little bit of support. You don't have to. Go at your own comfort level for this. Concentrate and look straight ahead. And balance on that left leg. And remember, if you feel unsteady, you can always put your foot down or your hand right away. Let's just do a couple more. Left arm in front, right leg behind. Left arm in back, right leg in front. Last one. And take a break. Good job, everyone. Let's get a nice drink of water. Those were not easy balance exercises, so great work. Grab some water and let's take a little breather. And today we're going to use our weights a little bit. So once you get your water, grab your weights and we'll get started with some strengthening. Everybody doing okay? I hope so. Just remember, it's okay to take a little longer break if you need, anytime. And when you're ready, let's sit in our chair at the front of it with our back away from that backrest with your weights today. Now, if you don't happen to have weights, just use your body weight alone, or water bottle, soup cans, vegetable cans, whatever you have on hand. Let's get started with a little bit of upper body working out. Beginning with the upper back part of your arm. Take one weight, and I want you to bend your elbow, lift your arm up behind your head with that weight, and above your head with the weight. Be careful, make sure you hold on to it tight. Breathe in and out. 2, breathing in and out. 3, bend your elbow, straighten it. 4, keep that elbow up. You don't want to lower it as best you can. 5, breathe in and out. 6, you're on and out. 7, let's do this together. 8, last 2. 9, and final push. 10, very good. Let's switch the weight now into your left hand or your opposite arm, whichever you didn't do yet. Bring that arm up and bend your elbow behind your head. Straighten it, it's above the head. Breathe in and out. 2, slowly on the way down, breathing in and slowly on the way up. 3, 4, breathing in and out. 5, 6, breathe in and out. 7, 8, almost there, last 2, breathe in and out, and one more push. That's 10, fabulous. Take the shoulders out, take a nice deep breath in and out. Now let's use our chest muscles. Show me that goal post. We're going to bring our arms inward, breathing in and breathing out. 2, breathing in and out. 3, I know this one's challenging, so make sure you breathe. 4, 5, and remember, it's always okay to take a break. 6, before the 10th rep if you need. 7, but if you can, let's do this together. 8, last 2, here we go. Breathe in and out. 9, one more. And that's 10. Lovely. Relax your arms, shake those shoulders out and breathe. We're just working our chest muscles. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now let's punch forward using the chest muscles some more. Elbows are back, weights up and down. Let's punch forward, weights across. Breathe in and out. 3, breathe in and out. 4, 5, you're doing so good. Keep it up. Make those arms and chest strong. 5, 6, I mean. 7, breathe in and out. 8, 9, and last one. 10, good. Relax, shake it out, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now let's get our core into it a little. So wider legs, and we're going to be punching across. So when your right arm punches across to the left, give your upper body that little turn. Breathing in and breathing out. When your left arm punches across to the right, give your upper body that turn. Breathe in and out when you turn. 1, breathe in and out when you turn. 2, punch, breathe in and out. 3, breathe in and out. 4, 5, getting that turn in your upper body. 6, punch, breathe in and out. 7, you're on a roll, we're almost there. Punch, breathe in and out. 8. Last 2, here we go. 9, and final 1. 10. Lovely, good job. Shake those shoulders out and breathe. Bring those legs back in a bit. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Check that posture, so nice and tall with me. And let's do some diagonal raises now with our shoulders. So you can put one weight behind you, and let's use our right arm. Straighten it out. On the right side of your, on the left side of your thigh, your right hand is across your body. Okay? Now breathe in first. You can hold your arm rest for support. Breathe out. Bring that arm up and across to the top right. Breathe in, down and across to the bottom left. 2. Breathing in and out when you go up. 3. Breathe in and out when you go up. 4. Working those shoulders. 5. You're doing awesome. Keep it up. Breathe in and out. 6. Just 4 more to go. Here we are. Number 7. Breathe in and out. 8. Almost there. 9. And final 2. Last one, I mean. 10. Good job. Shake that shoulder out. Pass the weight to your left hand. And we'll do now our left arm across our body, outside of the right side. Nice and tall, arms fairly straight. Arm rest for support with your right hand. Let's breathe in. Breathe out, going up and across, top left. Breathing in, coming down and across, bottom right. 2. 3. Breathe in, coming down. Breathe out, going up and across. 4. 5. 6. Final 4. Here we go. Breathe in and out. 7. 8. We're almost there now. See the finish line for this one. 9. And last one. 10. Wow, that's working hard. Shake that shoulder out and breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Very good. We're going to give our arms and our upper body a rest. We're going to use our low back now. Okay, so you can use 2 weights and cross them like an X like this, holding it at your chest at the front. Or you can use 1 weight and just hold the ends. Okay, up to you. No big deal. Just make sure you're holding some sort of weight so we can get some resistance to our low back. We're going to be leaning forward, keeping a nice straight back, wide legs, breathing in. Now we're going to sit up tall, breathing up, pulling up with your low back. So we lean forward, breathing in, and we sit up tall, breathing out. 1, 2, breathe in and out. 3, 4. You're doing so good, everyone. Keep it up. Breathe in. Lean forward. Breathe out. Sit up tall. 5. Make sure you keep your back straight. 6. As best you can, just hinge forward from your hips and sit up tall. 7. Breathe in and out. 8. Last 2. Here we go. 9. And number 10. Lovely job. Now let's grab onto both weights. We're going to row. So this one, I want you to keep your back nice and straight and then bend forward at the hips a little bit, okay? Now arms down low and then bring those elbows behind you. Weights end up at your rib cage. So down low, breathe in. Pull them back, breathe out. 2. 3. Breathe in, down low. Pull them back. 4. 5. Remember, you're bending forward from your hips. 6. Keeping that back nice and straight. Breathe in and out. 7. 8. Almost there. Last 2. 9. and 10. Good. Let's move down to our lower body next. So let's place one weight on each thigh. Straighten out your right leg, heel on the ground, toe points up. We're going to lift and lower that right leg up and down 5 times. We breathe in when we lower. We breathe out when we lift. Here we go. Breathing in and out. 1, 2. Breathe in and out. 3, 4. Try to keep that toe pointing up. 5. Good. Now left leg. Straighten it out. Toe pointing up. Breathe in and out when you lift. 1. Breathe in and out. 2. Keep your stomach muscles engaged. 3, 4, 5. Good. Back to the right leg. Straighten it out. Heel touching. Toe up. Breathe in. Breathe out and lift. 1, 2, 3. You're doing so good. Make those thighs nice and strong. And last one. 5. Good. Back to the left leg. Last 5 here. Let's breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5. Good. Now, take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to straighten out our right leg again. This time, we're going to lift it up, out to the side, back in, and bring it down. Let's do that 5 times for the right leg. Okay, let's breathe throughout. Let's lift. Out, in, down. Breathing in and up, out, in, down. Keep breathing with me. That's 3. Last 2. Keep those stomach muscles engaged. 4. And last one. Up, out, in, down. Good job. Left leg, same thing. Let's take nice deep breaths in and out, throughout. And lift. Out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. 3. And final 2. Up, out, in, down. Last one. Up, out, in, down. Very good. Now we're going to do a modification on that one. If you find that one a little too straining, you can always do it this way, and we're going to do it 5 times this way. Let's lift up our right knee. Breathe in. Bring it out. In, down. 4 more. Lift it up. Out, in, down. Isn't it amazing how much easier it is with a shorter leg? But it's still good. Strengthening for those thighs and hips, believe me, you. And 2 more. Up, out, in, down. Last one. Breathing. Good. And the left leg again. Lift it up. Bring it out. In, down. Breathing. That's 2. And just 2 more to go. And last one. Good. Now let's do a bicep curl and open our legs at the same time. Okay, so we'll have our palms facing forward. We're going to open those legs and bicep curl. Breathe in and out. 1. Keep the stomach muscles tight. We're using them too. 2. 3. Breathe in and out. 4. Front of your chair, remember. 5. Elbows out your side when you curl. 6. Breathe in and out. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. And you did it. Woohoo! 1 more to go. And now we will get rid of these weights. For this one, I want you to slide to the back of your chair. Hips all the way back. We're going to leg flutter. So we're going to keep legs straight, toes pointing up, and flutter up and down with the legs. Uses your core too. Arms away from your armrests. Now hammer curl, alternating. So the circular part comes towards your shoulders. Try not to lean on that backrest. Engage your stomach. 10. 9. Keep breathing. 8. Flutter. 7. 6. muscles. 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Well done. Let's get some water. We're all done with the weights. Great job, everyone. Is everybody doing okay? We did a little extra with our balance today, so we'll just do a little bit of squatting before we start our stretches. Make sure you have your drink of water. That's very important. Stay hydrated when we exercise. And let's just stand behind our chair with nice wide legs. We'll do 10 little squats, and then we'll stretch everything out. Make sure when you squat, the knees don't come past your toes, hips go back, body weight in your heels, and look straight ahead. Let's breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in and out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one. Good. Remember, we used our leg strength a lot while we were doing our balance too with all those lunges. And we're standing on one leg. So now let's do our stretches. To the front of your chair, to the close of your backrest, stand, and then take a nice big step back with one of your legs. Bend the front knee, keep your back leg straight, heel on the ground, and toes both pointing forward as we breathe into this half stretch for the back lower part of your leg. Let's step forward and switch legs now. Breathe. Good. Let's have a seat slowly and carefully, and make sure whenever you go to sit down that you always feel that chair behind your legs before you sit. Slowly. And let's take a nice deep breath in as we reach up through the nose and breathing out through the mouth. Beginning with your neck stretch, chin to chest, press the shoulders back as you breathe. Good. Now, right hand on your left shoulder, right elbow down into the left. Breathe. Stretch behind that right shoulder. Now your left hand on your right shoulder. Left elbow down and to the right as you breathe. Good. Right hand, right shoulder. Lift the elbow wherever you feel that stretch in your tricep and breathe. Now your left hand, left hand, left shoulder, lift and breathe. Good. Let's stretch our chest and our biceps, thumbs up. And sitting at the front of your chair, bring those straight arms all the way behind you, grabbing the bottom of your chair's backrest. Chin up and breathe. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. And stretching the forearm, fingers up, pull back. Breathe. Opposite arm, straighten it, pull back. Good, wide legs for stability. Bring your right arm up and over your head and grab the wrist, gently tugging over to the left side with your body. Breathe. And the left arm up and over your head, grab that wrist and gently tug over to the right as you breathe. Good. Now legs together, bring your hands just outside your right thigh or on the right arm rest. Let's breathe in, sitting tall. Turn your upper body, look behind your right shoulder as you continue to breathe. Now to the left side, breathing in and out. Good, let's have wide legs to stretch our low back, breathe in to tall. Breathing out, folding forwards from your hips, keep your head up. And just slide the hands down your shins as you breathe. Breathing in, sitting up slowly. And keeping the legs wide apart for the inner thigh stretch. Fingers together, inside out, breathe in. And out as you reach forward, press the heels into the ground. Good, let's stretch the front of our thighs by turning to the right. Right foot in front. Hold on to that back rest for support, your arm rest for support. And slide those left toes back as far as they'll go comfortably. Sitting tall, feel the stretch right here in the thigh. Breathe. And slowly turn carefully in your chair to the left side. Left foot is in front. Hold that back rest, your front arm rest, and slide your right toes back. Sitting tall, feel the stretching, breathe. Good. Let's now stretch our hip by bringing the foot to the opposite knee. Remember, if it's too much of a strain this way, you can slide that foot down to the bend the ankle, like crossing it there. Either way, I want you to tall and inhale and exhale deeply. And as you exhale, maybe bending forward a little bit from your hips, if it feels comfortable. And lift the knee towards you now, hug it close, do the glute stretch, breathe. We're almost done now. Opposite hip stretch. Nice tall posture as you breathe. And exhale. Folding forward if it's comfortable. Lift the knee as you breathe. And final stretch for the back of our legs. Straightening one leg, heel touching, toe up. Nice and tall, breathing in. And bending forward from the hips as you breathe. Good. Let's stretch out that other leg. Nice and tall. Breathe in and out. Continue to breathe. Very good job today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me and for all your hard work today. Keep up the good work. Have a great rest of the day, everyone. Have a fun day.
Mary, hi. Mary,
Yes, how are you?
Mary,
Yes.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, for sure.
If I want to donate some money, how do I do that?
Oh, that's very, very kind. Very, very kind, Hilda. Are you referring to our Fit-a-thon?
I don't know.
Because if you would just like to donate money to Care First in general, basically you can do that by doing it in person here at the office, or if you would prefer to do it online, would you prefer to do it online?
Online, yeah.
Okay, let me get your email address and then I can email you with more detail how we can do that. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, let me just here 1 second here. Just gonna get something to write it down with. Do you mind telling me right here, right now? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jacob Tangaraj.
Okay.
I think you will have it in your office, my email address.
Yes, I believe so. But Jacob Tangaraj at
Hotmail.com. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it does sound familiar, but it's just Jacob, your last name at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I will email you with details on how to do that. And that is very, very kind and generous of you. We really appreciate that, Hilda. So
Thank you. And I'm getting benefit out of it. So I think I have to pay something.
Oh my gosh, you're such a sweetheart. Well, thank you so much for thinking of us. And it goes a long way, your donation for sure. So you have a great rest of your day. Keep it up, Hilda. And everyone, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you. Wonderful day. Okay.
Yeah, you too.